Hello and welcome to Dave the Suit Betting, Royal Ascot. Well, I put a video out on Sunday. What a waste of time that was. A non-runner. Hopefully we won't have any non-runners today. So, very first race at Royal Ascot. Let's have a quick look at the race. First race at Royal Ascot. We've got 10 runners. It's over the straight mile. Now what we've got Resilient, Lead Artist, Notable Speech, Dancing Gemini. So the Lockinge for me is the key form. Let's have a quick look at the last 2.5 furlongs of the Lockinge and have a look what I saw. So this is the Lockinge. We've got Lead Artist, the pink cap, the green colours, Dancing Gemini in the orange colours, Resilient in the yellow colours, and Notable Speech in the blue colours. Now I don't want you to look at Lead Artist or Dancing Gemini. I want you to focus on these two. So this is Resilient's first run after a lung infection. Had not ran for 11 months. Notable Speech had been off the track since November. Let's see what happens. So we come into the 3 pole. There's the 3. Now, for me, Resilient's going very well. Notable Speech is struggling a little bit to keep up. It's been having to niggle Notable Speech. Resilient is stood up. So, as we come to the 2, now these two are going to battle it out. Gemini goes past Lead Artist and looks as though it's going to win the race, and Lead Artist comes back at it, but more about those later. Resilient. Now Resilient, of these two, Notable Speech, Resilient, he goes for the whip first. So there, it's with the right hand, and then he switches the whip into his left hand. There's the switch, very smooth. We come into the 1. Notable Speech has got closer to them and is just being pushed along. Not being hit yet. Now there, Resilient hits it again with his left hand. A long time after hitting it with his right, he did have to switch the whip. Now watch Notable Speech now. He gives it 2 quick whacks with his right. There, 1. There, that's 2. It does respond. But Resilient, he stops riding before the line. He's going to give Notable Speech another crack. Now he's just pushing it out, hands and heels on Resilient. And there he goes, he's going to hit Notable Speech again. Now watch Resilient, he stopped riding, just pushing. Now it looks as though Notable Speech was gaining on him, but he hit it a 3rd time. It was gaining, but he wasn't unduly harsh at all on Resilient, and it came a short head in front of Notable Speech. Now, Lead Artist and Dancing Gemini. Let's have a look at some of the form. Now the thing is, for me, Dancing Gemini needs a bit of cut, and I think it stands out a mile when you look at its form. Soft, good to soft. Good to soft, good, and then it gets beat on good to firm at Newbury. Lead Artist, prior to that win in the Group 1, obviously the Lockinge. Prior to that, it's done nothing of note. It was hammered in the seasonal debut by Dancing Gemini. Came second in the Group 2 in Bahrain. And it's just won a Group 3, Liberty Lane, which is not a group horse anyway. Came second, Donny, in the Group 2, Kinross, that old onion. And won a Group 3 at Goodwood. Now it's obviously come on a ton to win that race. But Dancing Gemini had the race in the bag for me. Now, Notable Speech and Resilient, they go right back to this race. Now, what you've got to look at, January, February, April. Notable Speech had 3 runs and it beat Resilient a length and a half at Newmarket. This was Resilient's seasonal debut in the 2000 Guineas. And Notable Speech then went off short price to win this, and Resilient pasted it. No excuses, the trainer said, for a poor run. It then won at Goodwood, Notable Speech, got beat at Longchamp, probably the soft ground. Why did they send him out abroad like that? Give it a break anyway. It came third in a Group 1 in Del Mar, America. Breeders' Cup, which is fantastic. You know, the quality is unbelievable. A long season for Notable Speech. Then it had a 196-day break before that run in the Lockinge. Resilient. Last year, came out, seasonal debut, second in the 2000 Guineas. Then won the Irish 2000 Guineas. Then won at Royal Ascot in the St James's Palace, which is later today. And it beat Metropolitan 3 1/4 length. If you look at Metropolitan, last year it beat Dancing Gemini half a length on soft ground. So I'm pretty sure that Resilient's got the beating of Dancing Gemini, especially on fast ground. It loves fast ground, this horse. And then it was a non-runner at Glorious Goodwood, lung infection. And that was its first run for 333 days there. 333 days after a lung infection. So, Dancing Gemini came second, Lead Artiste won. Dancing Gemini looked the winner, but it's definitely a cut horse. It needs a touch of cut in the ground. I don't think there'll be any cut at Royal Ascot. I really don't. Plus, it already had 2 runs and 2 wins selected on this channel both times at 3-1. Just thought I'd slip that one in. It was race fit. Lead Artiste got pulverised by Dancing Gemini on its previous run. Turned the form around, but it looked beat. It just came back at it. Or did it come back? Did Dancing Gemini just run out of puff on the fast ground? But if you look at the other 2, they'd not had runs for, in one case, 11 months, the other one since November. And I think the finish will concern those 2. I was very tempted to put Notable Speech out each way at 5-1. But as I've already played Resilient at 11-4, I'm putting it out. I think 9-4 is fine. So Resilient, win bet 9-4. I think it's just got a touch more class. So my second bet was in the very next race I played at the weekend. Let's have a look at the race. Now, the 305 at Ascot was going to be my second selection for Royal Ascot in the Coventry Stakes. And I've played, and I got 18-1 Andab, but I can't put it out. It's 8s. Okay, that's the race. I've played Andab at 18-1. I can't put it out at 8s. I think it should be round about 10s, 12s, not 8s. If you want to back it, it's up to you. It's not a selection, but I have actually played on this, obviously big price, at the weekend. It's got a really good chance. I think one or two of these won't stay. I think that one will. But to compensate, and on a royal note, I think I've found one. The 5:20 at Thirsk. Let's have a look at the race. This is the race at Thirsk. I've got a selection in. It's the 5:20 over 5 furlongs. We got 7 runners. We got Dandy Fitz 100 to 30, King's Crown 100 to 30, Golden Rainbow 7 to 2, Match Play 4 to 1, Road de Vega 7 to 1, Allback 10 to 1, and Back Before Dawn 12 to 1. And my selection in this race is a win bet at 100 to 30, King's Crown. I think it's a good price. So there it is. And it's actually gone out in the betting to 7 to 2. King's Crown in the 5:20 at Thirsk. If you're doing your brains in at Ascot, get on this one. So win bet 7 to 2. By the way, in that race, 7 runners, 365, are paying 3 places, which is not bad. If you do play each way at 7 to 2, and then let's say it gets a place, you'll get 85% of your money back. But I've played win, 5:20 at Thirsk. This is Dave the Suit, a nice steady start to Royal Ascot. I hope everyone has a lot of winners. Bye for now.